so I'm going to explain how I made this effect. So this is basically like an intro animation for my modern interior in Blender. I'm planning to make like a short video showcasing the room I'm making in Blender, and this is going to play at the beginning to like kind of introduce the entire project. So this is the main composition I'm working in, and I have like a bunch of layers here, so I'm going to explain like how I did this. So first I made a new composition, so just here, new comp. It's 1920 by 1080, 60 frames per second, and then I used the text tool to type out the title, so modern interior and then in Blender. And the font I used was, I believe, Unigeo 64. And I have a bold version and like a regular version here, so. And then I also imported the Blender logo, so it's right here. I made it really small, so this is going to be part of the animation, but it's going to be like separate from the text because it's an image. The next thing I did was I made a square, which is actually a track mat, and I rotated that like 9 degrees, right here, just for some decorative style. And basically I didn't touch this for a while. It's kind of like the outline you see here. So once I had that, I animated the text. So for example here, this kind of gets cut off like at this square. So that's why this exists, to make that kind of cut off effect. So yeah, all the text starts like out of the square and it moves into the square, revealing it. And then I also made everything like Bezier, so it's really smooth. And then also what I did was I added like a opacity animator. So that's what you see here, this range selector. So that's how all the text like starts fading in like that. And then for the Blender logo, it's a little bit different. So this is obviously not text, so I can't use the same animation. So I just manually animate the opacity, and that's how this works. Okay, and then the next thing I did was I did the outline. So this is pretty simple. It's just what's the right one? This is basically just a trim path animator, and these are all the keyframes I use to like make the path like animate around the square. So and everything's Bezier to make it smooth. Alright, and then one of the final things I did was I just pre-composed this. So it used to be all over here, but now it's a title composition now. And then I enabled time remapping. And what that does is it allows me to like change the time. So right about here, I just made it like reverse. So now, it goes back to the start. It's a neat little trick you can use to like make your animations reverse. And then the final thing I did was I added like a VHS effect. So it's like something over here, I think. Yeah, the VHS flicker effect. And I edited like some of the keyframes here to like make the flickering on time. So yeah, and that's basically it. That's how I made this effect.